being relaxed with about time, santai.
Different culture. Something I believe that it was like kind of disrespect.
Religion who working together, it's a really nice example for friends.
Bisa pakai tangan untuk makan.
Ladies and gentlemen, international students, their life in Indonesia and Indonesian habits they will take home. Can you please introduce yourself?
I am from Egypt, and now I have been like 7 years in Indonesia, and now I am a PhD student at Faculty of Science, in Brawijaya University. For me, I came here to study herbal medicine.
I'm from Sudan. I'm a student here at University of Brawijaya, PhD students. So I'm taking up management. I have been here for 3 years.
Saya berasal dari Vietnam. Saya telah tinggal di Indonesia selama 6 bulan. Ya, untuk belajar pipa melalui beasiswa dan mahasiswa.
I'm from France, the southwest of France, and I'm here since 1 month. So it's the beginning of my staying. And I'm here for 8 months in Indonesia, but only 5 months in Brawijaya University for 1 semester in marine science.
Do you have any specific reasons why you choose Indonesia?
One of my friends, he is Indonesian, but he studied in Sudan. He told me that if you are looking for an opportunity to study abroad, Indonesia has many scholarships. So you can apply for it. So then I apply for scholarship. That's why I'm here.
I come here to discover a totally different country, and it's far from my country. So, and also to leave my friends and Europe comforts because it's completely different.
Saya menikmati budaya Indonesia. Jadi sebelumnya saya ada kesempatan untuk latihan menari. Tarian gitu. Jadi saya ingin belajar bahasa Indonesia. Cuma di bahasa Indonesia di Vietnam cuma semakin yang berkembang. Jadi setelah itu saya ingin bisa mencari pekerjaan.
Tarian daerah mana yang kamu pelajari?
Saya belajar banyak tarian Indonesia. Seperti tarian Saman. Saman, Indang atau Jawa, tarian Jawa.
Ya. Boleh ditarikan? Bercanda.
Because in Egypt, I have a lot of friends from Indonesia, so I want to come here to interact with people, to speak local language. Yeah.
Okay.
But after I came here, I fell in love with Indonesia.
How does it feel to be a student in Indonesia?
I had a wonderful welcoming. I was so surprised because in France, people are not so kind and warm, and so I feel really comfortable when I arrive in the bachelor. And every people come to me and ask me questions and gave their phone number to hang out and to take a coffee. So yes, it was. I was so surprised and feel comfortable and safe. So, as I am far from my country, it's really, really nice to feel like this. And the classes are completely different from France.
Can you describe how different is it?
We begin the class earlier than in France. There is more free time. And here. In France, like you have class 8 to 6.
For me, I feel peacefully here because most of people here are Muslim. So I can find halal food everywhere, not like another country. It's difficult. And also for Salat, I can pray peacefully.
Do you feel there is a difference or maybe familiarity between Muslims here and in Egypt?
I think no, but maybe here is more restrict rather than in my country.
Restrict. In what way?
It's not an example, but maybe they are more. I feel like because they know Islam from Al-Azhar and they came here, so they want to people to know more about Islam. So it's like sheikh, a lot of sheikh here. Yeah. But in Egypt, we are Muslim, raising as a Muslim, and also we know Islam before. So that's why.
Saya pikir mahasiswa Indonesia sangat antusias, yang pintar. Pintar. Ya. Pintar. Mungkin mereka sangat antusias, bersemangat untuk ada banyak klub
mahasiswa.
Ya.
PO ya.
Ya begitu.
Aktivitas.
Ya.
In the beginning, I faced some challenges So it's about like language as well the food. Yeah, but after a few weeks, I adjusted with it. I adapted with their food.
Do you eat 3 times rice now?
Yeah, sure. Because Norway, no other options. We have to eat rice.
No other options.
Yeah, no other options.
You've been here 3 years, yes. What habits have you picked up while living in Indonesia? Like Indonesian habits.
When you call someone, they are going to answer directly like Abba, like what? It's like different culture. Something I believe that it was like kind of disrespect, but at the end I knew that it's kind of their culture. Also, they used to ask many questions if you meet them, like where are you from? What's your name? What is your hobby? What kind of food do you like? Or what's your favorite food? Something like that.
Eating nasi, rice, with every meal. In my country, we eat red bread, sorry. But here, eating nasi for breakfast, lunch, dinner. And also being relaxed with about time. Okay, santai.
Santai, yes.
Yeah, in my country, no, we are not santai. So it will be flexible with the schedule.
Okay.
In my country, we're not. If they said like 1, it will be 1. Here, 1, it will be at 10 and at 2 and finish it until selesai. Until selesai, I don't know when.
I think I wake up earlier than friends, really earlier, like 6 a.m. and it's really nice. I did run and do some yoga and sport early in the morning, and I try to sleep earlier also, but I travel a lot to explore the other island, and because I have free time, so it's really nice. So not really habits, like I don't stay here for a whole week usually. I did the Bromo last week, and the week before I went to Lombok, and yes, so
You were traveling mostly. Okay.
people are always smiling like this, and it's so nice.
Does that influence you somehow? You become more smiley too?
I think so, and because also of the traveling, I'm traveling alone, and
You're more
it's
happy.
it's a really nice experience.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good glow.
Ada ya orang Islam.
Mayoritas ya.
Ya. Jadi sehari-hari saya hanya cuma kaget sedikit karena setiap hari saya akan mendengar suara dari masjid kan, dan kebiasaan dalam sebetul makan mereka sering pakai tangan.
Ya.
Begitu saya cuma kaget.
Kebiasaan itu sudah kamu tiru.
Iya.
Kamu berarti sekarang makan dengan tangan.
Saya belum coba.
Oh, belum coba. Iya. If you could take one of those habits or Indonesian culture in general back with you to your home, what would it be?
Like their hospitality. Yeah, so they are really friendly as well. They smile always.
If you could pick two, what besides hospitality?
Like they ask what is your like favorite food, sport, like hobby in general. Yeah, so I can take that one.
asking questions.
Yeah, asking questions.
Using expression in language like how are you, apa kabar, and terima kasih for the people who I don't know. Here, Indonesian people, if they don't know you, they will ask you, hello, apa kabar, like this. Yeah, but eating rice, maybe it will be more weird in my country because my mother told me, in breakfast you will eat rice. Yeah, like that.
Can you elaborate more on that expression?
In my country, it's not usually if you meet someone in street to tell him, apa kabar, how are you? We say that for the people we know.
Saya ingin memperkenalkan keterampilan yang bisa pakai tangan untuk makan. Dan mungkin sebenarnya saya pikir waktu saya mengomong atau berkenalan dengan orang Islam, mereka ada yang ke vibe sangat vibe.
Fight.
Ya.
Apa?
Mungkin mereka sangat berhati-hati dalam katanya atau
Berinteraksi.
ya begitu.
Kenapa kamu ingin membawa itu ke Vietnam?
Karena saya pikir mungkin orang Vietnam sangat ramah, sangat yang sering
Berlebihan.
ramah, ya begitu orang asing.
You are really, there is free religion who working together, and it's a really nice example for friends. Like never judge anyone. You know, I'm really different from other people here, and I feel so comfortable. In France, it's not like that at all. So maybe bring that, yes.
What made you say that the religions are working together here? What did you see?
I mean, there is Muslim and Buddhism and Hinduism and Christian, and they live together, and there is no conflicts. Yeah, it's really nice. There is no judgment. Like everyone, like if you do not do the Ramadan, it's okay because you are a Christian or I don't know. And yes, it's really nice.
Please say something in Indonesian.
Terima kasih.
Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Update Pelamat channel.